You're listening to the Bare Metal Cyber Prepcast, created to help you succeed in your educational journey. Learn more at baremetalcyber.com, where additional prepcasts, books, and training materials await. Let's get started. Hybrid intelligence represents a vision of the future where humans and machines do not compete for dominance, but collaborate to achieve outcomes that neither could accomplish alone. This perspective reframes the discussion of AI away from fears of replacement toward opportunities for partnership. Human cognition excels in creativity, empathy, and contextual understanding, while machines offer speed, scalability, and unparalleled capacity to analyze data. When brought together, these complementary strengths form a system greater than the sum of its parts. Hybrid intelligence is already visible in healthcare, finance, education, and creative industries, where AI supports human decision-making rather than supplanting it. It also provides a model for how societies might adapt responsibly to advanced technologies, ensuring that human agency remains central while machines handle tasks better suited to automation. This episode explores the principles, applications, and challenges of hybrid intelligence, highlighting how collaboration may define AI's true role in the future. Hybrid intelligence is best understood as a partnership between human and machine, where each contributes its distinctive strengths to shared goals. Instead of viewing AI as an independent agent, hybrid systems treat it as a collaborator embedded in human workflows. Humans provide strategic direction, values, and contextual awareness, while machines supply computational power, pattern recognition, and scalability. For example, in medical contexts, doctors frame the questions and interpret results, while AI assists in analyzing images or predicting outcomes. This division of labor leverages the best of both worlds. Hybrid intelligence shifts focus from competition to synergy, making clear that the most powerful results come from cooperation. It embodies the principle that intelligence is not a zero-sum resource but a collective endeavor, enriched when human ingenuity and machine capability work side by side in complementary ways. Human strengths remain vital in hybrid systems because they encompass qualities machines cannot easily replicate. Creativity allows humans to generate novel ideas, connect disparate concepts, and imagine possibilities beyond existing data. Empathy enables us to understand and respond to emotions, fostering trust in contexts like healthcare, education, and leadership. Contextual reasoning lets us interpret ambiguous situations, balancing logic with ethical and cultural awareness. These strengths make humans irreplaceable in roles requiring judgment, compassion, or originality. For instance, a teacher adapts lessons to a child's mood, or a diplomat weighs unspoken cues in negotiations. In hybrid intelligence, these qualities provide the framework within which AI operates. Machines may process data, but humans supply meaning, values, and goals. Recognizing human strengths ensures that collaboration does not erode what makes us unique, but instead preserves and amplifies our most essential qualities in the age of intelligent systems. Machine strengths complement human abilities by providing capabilities humans alone cannot match. AI systems can process terabytes of data in seconds, detecting patterns invisible to the human eye. They can operate tirelessly, maintaining accuracy without fatigue. Their scalability allows them to monitor global networks, track financial markets, or analyze millions of medical images simultaneously. Machines excel at optimization, rapidly generating solutions to complex logistical or computational problems. For example, AI can calculate optimal delivery routes for thousands of vehicles or simulate millions of chemical compounds in drug discovery. These strengths do not diminish human value but address areas where human cognition is limited by biology. In hybrid intelligence, machines expand our reach, handling the heavy lifting of computation and scale, while humans focus on interpretation, decision-making, and creativity. Together, these strengths create a partnership where limitations are offset by complementary capabilities, enabling achievements unattainable by either partner alone. Complementary roles in hybrid intelligence clarify how humans and machines divide responsibilities effectively. Humans define objectives, set ethical boundaries, and interpret outputs, ensuring that AI aligns with broader goals. Machines execute tasks requiring speed, precision, and data processing, such as running simulations or filtering vast datasets. This division mirrors historical patterns. Tools extend human capacity, but humans remain responsible for purpose and direction. For example, in environmental science, researchers might ask AI to model climate impacts, but humans decide which policies to pursue based on cultural, political, and ethical considerations. Complementarity ensures balance, preventing over-reliance on AI while maximizing its utility. It also reduces risks, as human oversight can catch errors or unintended consequences that machines might overlook. These roles highlight that hybrid intelligence is not about ceding control, but about establishing a partnership where humans retain authority while benefiting from machine efficiency. Decision support systems exemplify hybrid intelligence by providing humans with recommendations without replacing judgment. These systems analyze data, highlight options, and predict likely outcomes, helping decision-makers navigate complexity. In healthcare, AI-based decision support might suggest treatment plans based on patient history and global medical research, leaving doctors to choose the best course of action. In business, decision support systems analyze market trends and propose strategies, but executives weigh risks and values before acting. The key feature is augmentation. Humans remain the ultimate decision makers, but AI enhances their ability to make informed choices. These systems demonstrate the practical benefits of hybrid intelligence: improved accuracy, efficiency, and confidence, without undermining human agency. They show how AI can be designed not to replace but to empower, ensuring that collaboration amplifies human responsibility rather than diminishes it. Human-in-the-loop models further illustrate hybrid collaboration by embedding human oversight directly into AI workflows. In these systems, AI generates outputs, such as identifying potential security threats or drafting legal documents, that humans then review and refine. This structure combines the efficiency of automation with the discernment of human judgment. For example, in aviation, AI might flag potential anomalies in engine performance, but pilots and engineers decide whether to ground an aircraft. In content moderation, algorithms filter billions of posts, but human moderators handle ambiguous cases. Human-in-the-loop ensures accountability, reducing risks of unchecked automation. It also builds trust, as users know that human judgment remains integral. This model captures the essence of hybrid intelligence. Machines handle scale and speed, but humans ensure fairness, context, and responsibility. It reflects a philosophy that technology should serve as an assistant, not an autonomous authority. The concept of augmented intelligence emphasizes enhancement rather than replacement, reframing AI's role in collaboration. Augmented intelligence systems are explicitly designed to strengthen human capabilities, providing tools that extend rather than supplant cognition. For example, medical imaging AI augments radiologists by spotting subtle patterns, while legal AI augments lawyers by analyzing vast case histories quickly. The philosophy behind augmentation is rooted in respect for human uniqueness. Machines are not rivals but instruments that magnify our abilities. This framing also reduces fear of job loss by presenting AI as a collaborator rather than a competitor. Augmented intelligence reflects the broader principle of hybrid intelligence, that technology's highest purpose is not autonomy but partnership. By focusing on augmentation, societies can design systems that reinforce human dignity and creativity while leveraging computational power to address challenges too vast or complex for individuals to manage alone. Healthcare collaboration between humans and AI showcases the promise of hybrid intelligence in practice. Doctors use AI tools to analyze medical images, predict patient outcomes, and recommend treatments, yet final decisions rest with human clinicians. This partnership reduces diagnostic errors, accelerates discovery of rare conditions, and frees physicians to focus on communication and care. For example, AI may flag early signs of cancer in scans, but doctors interpret results in light of patient history and values. Nurses benefit from scheduling systems that optimize workloads while preserving their role in patient interaction. The result is improved outcomes without sacrificing the empathy and trust central to medicine. Healthcare illustrates that hybrid intelligence does not diminish professional roles, but strengthens them, creating systems where technology and humanity converge to provide better care. It embodies the ideal of machines amplifying human compassion and expertise, rather than undermining them. Finance also demonstrates powerful applications of hybrid intelligence. Analysts use AI to process real-time market data, detect anomalies, and model risks, but human judgment remains essential in interpreting results and crafting strategies. For instance, an AI system might detect subtle patterns suggesting a potential downturn, but analysts weigh this alongside geopolitical context and investor sentiment. In trading, algorithms execute orders at lightning speed, but humans design the strategies and manage risk profiles. Compliance departments use AI to scan millions of transactions for irregularities, while auditors assess flagged cases with nuance and accountability. This collaboration reduces fraud, improves forecasting, and increases efficiency, but it also highlights the need for balance. Unchecked algorithms can exacerbate volatility, as seen in flash crashes. Finance demonstrates that hybrid intelligence combines machine precision with human prudence, ensuring markets remain guided not only by speed but also by judgment, ethics, and strategic vision. Education provides another rich domain for hybrid intelligence, blending AI tutors with human teachers to enhance learning. Adaptive learning platforms analyze student progress, identifying strengths and weaknesses in real time. AI then suggests personalized exercises or supplemental materials, helping students master difficult concepts. Teachers, meanwhile, interpret these insights, adjust classroom strategies, and provide the encouragement and empathy that machines cannot. For example, an AI tutor may help a student struggling with algebra by offering targeted practice, while a teacher notices the student's frustration and adapts their approach accordingly. Hybrid systems ensure that personalization does not replace the human connection, but enriches it. The result is more effective learning environments where technology supports both students and educators. Education illustrates that hybrid intelligence can create tailored, scalable solutions while preserving the relational and motivational aspects of teaching that remain uniquely human. Human oversight in safety-critical AI applications highlights the necessity of hybrid models. In aviation, autopilot systems handle routine tasks, but pilots intervene during emergencies, ensuring human judgment guides critical moments. In defense, AI may support targeting or logistics, but humans authorize lethal decisions to preserve accountability. In medicine, AI may recommend treatments, but doctors confirm them before administration. These examples show that in domains where errors carry life or death consequences, hybrid intelligence is not optional but essential. Machines provide speed, consistency, and monitoring capabilities, but humans ensure ethical standards, contextual awareness, and moral responsibility. Oversight preserves trust, reassuring societies that technology will not act autonomously in ways that bypass accountability. Safety-critical contexts underscore the principle that hybrid intelligence must embed human authority as a safeguard against risks, making collaboration a matter of not only efficiency but also security and ethics. Creative collaboration between humans and AI is an exciting frontier of hybrid intelligence. Artists, writers, and musicians increasingly use AI tools to generate ideas, compose drafts, or experiment with styles. These systems act as partners in the creative process, offering suggestions and variations that humans refine into finished works. For example, a writer may use AI to draft alternative endings to a story, then choose and adapt the version that best resonates emotionally. Musicians may collaborate with AI to generate melodies, using them as seeds for composition. Far from replacing artists, AI expands the palette of possibilities, sparking innovation and exploration. Critics worry that such tools might dilute originality, but supporters see them as extensions of creativity, much like cameras or synthesizers once were. Creative collaboration illustrates hybrid intelligence not as imitation but as co-creation, where technology inspires new forms of human expression. Crowdsourcing, combined with AI, represents another model of hybrid intelligence, blending the judgment of many humans with machine aggregation. Platforms may gather human input to label data, assess quality, or generate ideas, while AI integrates results at scale. For example, in disaster response, crowdsourced reports from citizens can be analyzed by AI to provide real-time situational awareness. In scientific research, thousands of participants may contribute small tasks, which AI systems then assemble into coherent findings. This model demonstrates that hybrid intelligence can extend beyond individuals, creating collective systems where human diversity and machine computation reinforce one another. Crowdsourcing highlights the power of distributed collaboration, showing that intelligence is not limited to single humans or machines but emerges from the integration of many minds and tools working together. Challenges in human-AI collaboration reveal that hybrid intelligence is not without risks. Over-reliance on AI can lead to complacency, as humans defer judgment to machines without critical evaluation. Trust may be misplaced if systems appear more reliable than they are, while undertrust can prevent effective adoption. Role clarity is essential. When humans and machines both contribute, responsibilities must be clearly defined to avoid confusion or accountability gaps. Cultural and organizational factors also matter, as hybrid systems may encounter resistance if workers fear replacement or if institutions lack structures for integration. Addressing these challenges requires not only technical design, but also training, communication, and governance. Hybrid intelligence thrives only when humans understand both the capabilities and limitations of AI, ensuring that collaboration enhances rather than undermines responsibility, trust, and human agency in decision-making. Ethical dimensions of hybrid intelligence center on ensuring that human agency and accountability remain central. Collaboration must never become abdication. Humans must remain responsible for decisions that affect lives, rights, and dignity. This requires designing systems where AI provides input but does not override human judgment. It also involves transparency, ensuring that users understand how AI contributes to outcomes. Ethical questions also arise about fairness, bias, and equity. Hybrid systems must be inclusive, benefiting diverse communities rather than reinforcing inequality. The ultimate ethical challenge is balance using AI to enhance human capacity without diminishing autonomy. By embedding ethics into hybrid intelligence, societies can ensure that technology serves as a partner in progress rather than a source of alienation. Ethics transforms hybrid intelligence from a technical arrangement into a moral commitment, where machines empower rather than displace the people they are meant to serve. For more cyber-related content and books, please check out cyberauthor.me. Also, there are other prepcasts on cybersecurity and more at baremetalcyber.com. Adaptive interfaces are equally important in hybrid work as they shape how humans and AI interact day to day. These systems adjust to individual preferences, work styles, and cognitive needs, ensuring collaboration feels natural rather than forced. For example, an adaptive dashboard in business analytics might present summaries to executives but detailed breakdowns to technical staff, tailoring complexity to the user's expertise. In education, adaptive interfaces allow teachers to track student progress through intuitive visualizations, while AI tutors adjust lessons for each learner. Such personalization reduces cognitive overload and increases efficiency, making it easier for humans to focus on judgment and creativity. Adaptive interfaces illustrate that hybrid intelligence is not just about combining strengths, but about harmonizing interaction. The smoother the interface, the more effectively humans can guide AI and integrate its contributions into workflows, ensuring that collaboration remains empowering rather than burdensome. Shared decision-making in healthcare highlights how hybrid intelligence functions in practice. Doctors and nurses use AI tools to analyze imaging, lab results, and patient histories, but final treatment choices emerge from discussion and interpretation. For instance, an AI might flag a tumor's likelihood of malignancy, but the clinician considers the patient's overall health, family history, and preferences before recommending surgery. This collaborative model ensures that care reflects both technical precision and human compassion. Shared decision-making also builds trust. Patients are reassured when their doctors explain how AI contributed to conclusions while affirming their own role in the process. The partnership exemplifies hybrid intelligence at its best. Machines contribute speed and pattern recognition, while humans provide empathy, ethical reasoning, and holistic judgment. In medicine, where lives are at stake, this balance preserves the human essence of care while taking advantage of AI's computational strengths. Human-AI teams in business reveal similar dynamics, blending machine analytics with human strategy. Companies now deploy AI to forecast demand, optimize supply chains, and detect fraud, but managers and executives interpret these insights within broader organizational contexts. For example, AI may predict a downturn in consumer spending, but leaders decide whether to cut costs, invest in marketing, or pivot to new markets. In operations, AI systems schedule resources or monitor performance, while humans handle negotiation, creativity, and risk assessment. This division of labor enhances competitiveness, allowing businesses to make faster and more informed decisions. However, success depends on trust and integration. Employees must understand how to interpret AI outputs, and organizations must design workflows that reinforce cooperation rather than competition. Human AI teams in business demonstrate that hybrid intelligence thrives not in replacing staff, but in equipping them with tools that multiply their effectiveness in complex, uncertain environments. Human-robot interaction extends hybrid intelligence into physical domains where machines share workspaces with people. In factories, collaborative robots or cobots perform repetitive or hazardous tasks, while human workers handle precision, creativity, or supervision. Logistics centers deploy robots to transport goods, leaving workers free to focus on quality control and problem-solving. In caregiving, robotic assistants support elderly individuals with daily activities, while human caregivers provide emotional and relational care. These interactions require careful design to ensure safety, trust, and efficiency. Robots must adapt to human rhythms and signals, while humans must learn to guide and oversee their machine counterparts. The result is not only improved productivity, but also new opportunities for combining strength, endurance, and tirelessness with empathy, adaptability, and judgment. Human-robot interaction highlights hybrid intelligence as a physical as well as cognitive collaboration, one that redefines how humans and machines share spaces, tasks, and responsibilities. Knowledge transfer from humans to AI plays a key role in building effective hybrid systems. Many AI models are trained by encoding human expertise, whether through labeled datasets, demonstrations, or interactive feedback. For example, pilots simulate scenarios that AI flight systems learn from, or medical experts annotate scans to teach diagnostic algorithms. This transfer ensures that machines inherit not only statistical patterns but also domain-specific judgment shaped by human experience. The process also allows AI to evolve dynamically, improving through continued human input. Knowledge transfer reflects the broader truth of hybrid intelligence. Machines learn from people as much as people learn from machines. It underscores that AI is not an independent force, but a repository of human insights, scaled and amplified through computation. By embedding human expertise into AI, hybrid intelligence builds continuity between past knowledge and future innovation. Knowledge transfer from AI to humans represents the complementary flow, where machines generate insights that deepen human understanding. Data analysis often reveals correlations or patterns that people had not noticed, sparking new questions or strategies. For instance, in scientific research, I may identify promising compounds for drug discovery, guiding scientists toward areas worth exploring. In education, AI tutors provide teachers with granular information about student learning gaps, shaping instructional strategies. In business, predictive analytics suggest consumer trends that inform product design or marketing. These transfers do not diminish human roles but enhance them, providing fresh perspectives and evidence-based insights. They show how hybrid intelligence is a two-way exchange. Humans teach machines, and machines return insights that refine human reasoning. The interplay expands both partners' capabilities, demonstrating that hybrid systems are not static tools but evolving dialogues between different forms of intelligence. Training for hybrid intelligence is essential if humans are to collaborate effectively with AI systems. Skills such as critical thinking, digital literacy, and ethical reasoning become as important as technical expertise. Workers must learn to interpret AI outputs critically, questioning assumptions rather than deferring blindly. At the same time, emotional intelligence and communication skills remain vital, as collaboration often requires explaining AI-driven decisions to others or mediating between human concerns and machine recommendations. Training programs in universities, corporations, and government agencies are beginning to emphasize these hybrid skills, preparing people not only to use AI tools but to partner with them. Without such training, risks of over-reliance, mistrust, or misuse increase. Education for hybrid intelligence ensures that collaboration does not erode human agency but reinforces it, equipping people to remain confident, informed, and responsible participants in AI-driven systems. Organizational design for collaboration determines whether hybrid intelligence thrives or falters. Companies and institutions must integrate AI into workflows thoughtfully, aligning systems with human goals and structures. Clear governance ensures that responsibility remains defined and that humans retain authority over critical decisions. Workflow design must avoid bottlenecks where AI overwhelms humans with data, or where humans impede automation through inefficiency. For example, hospitals design protocols to balance AI diagnostic tools with physician review, ensuring efficiency without sacrificing oversight. Governance frameworks may also include ethical review boards, accountability mechanisms, and transparency standards. Organizational design is not just technical but cultural, requiring leadership that fosters trust, communication, and shared purpose. By embedding AI into structures that respect human values, organizations transform hybrid intelligence from a technical experiment into a sustainable, scalable model of partnership across entire institutions. Ethical oversight structures are necessary to ensure accountability in hybrid intelligence. When humans and AI collaborate, questions arise about who is responsible for outcomes, particularly in sensitive domains like healthcare, defense, or finance. Ethical oversight can take the form of independent audits, regulatory requirements, or internal review boards tasked with monitoring AI use. For example, a bank may require all AI-driven loan decisions to undergo periodic fairness audits, while a hospital implements review panels to evaluate diagnostic systems. Oversight ensures that hybrid intelligence does not become a loophole for avoiding responsibility, with humans blaming machines for mistakes, or vice versa. It also protects against hidden biases or unintended harms. By embedding ethical oversight, organizations affirm that hybrid intelligence is not only about efficiency, but also about accountability. These structures safeguard human dignity, ensuring that collaboration respects rights and values while achieving practical goals. Global case studies illustrate the diverse ways hybrid intelligence is already reshaping industries and societies. In healthcare, AI assists doctors in diagnosing diseases, with countries like the United States and China piloting systems that combine local expertise with global data. In defense, NATO experiments with AI-driven decision support while maintaining strict human oversight to preserve accountability. In the creative arts, collaborations between artists and AI have produced exhibitions, novels, and music that push boundaries of imagination. Each case study reveals both opportunities and challenges, showing how hybrid intelligence adapts differently across cultural and institutional contexts. They also highlight that successful adoption requires balance, technical innovation paired with ethical reflection, human strengths reinforced by machine precision. These examples demonstrate that hybrid intelligence is not a distant concept but an evolving reality, shaping how humans and machines already work together worldwide. Scaling hybrid systems poses challenges that extend beyond technical design. Integrating collaboration across entire organizations or industries requires consistency, interoperability, and trust. For example, a multinational corporation adopting hybrid intelligence must ensure that systems used in one country align with regulatory frameworks and cultural expectations in another. Scaling also raises concerns about standardization. Interfaces, protocols, and accountability structures must be coherent across teams to avoid confusion. Resistance to change may also slow adoption, as workers fear job loss or struggle to adapt to new workflows. Addressing these challenges demands thoughtful planning, investment in training, and policies that promote transparency and inclusivity. Scaling hybrid intelligence is not merely about expanding technology, but about transforming institutions, ensuring that the benefits of collaboration reach beyond pilot projects into the fabric of society itself. Social and cultural factors strongly influence how societies adopt hybrid intelligence. In some regions, there is enthusiasm for embracing AI collaboration, seen as a path to progress and competitiveness. In others, skepticism about trust, privacy, or fairness slows adoption. Cultural values shape how much authority people are willing to delegate to machines and how they interpret the role of technology in human life. For instance, collectivist cultures may emphasize AI's role in serving community goals, while individualist cultures may prioritize autonomy and personal control. Social structures also matter. Societies with strong educational systems may adapt more readily, while those with weak infrastructures may face barriers. Recognizing these cultural differences is essential for global deployment of hybrid intelligence, as one-size-fits-all approaches risk misunderstanding or resistance. The success of collaboration depends not only on technology, but on aligning with human values across diverse cultural landscapes. Future research in hybrid intelligence explores deeper integration of human and machine capabilities. Scholars investigate adaptive trust mechanisms, ensuring humans rely on AI appropriately without overconfidence or neglect. Others study collective hybrid systems, where groups of humans and AI agents collaborate as teams rather than individuals. Advances in brain-computer interfaces suggest possibilities for even more seamless communication, allowing humans to direct AI through thought rather than language. Research also emphasizes ethical design, embedding accountability and fairness into collaboration from the outset. These explorations highlight that hybrid intelligence is not a static endpoint, but an evolving frontier, continually redefining how humans and machines relate. Future directions suggest greater fluidity, deeper integration, and more nuanced roles, pointing toward a world where collaboration is not limited to isolated tasks but becomes a pervasive mode of human-machine interaction. Hybrid intelligence may ultimately become the default future of AI, not full automation or total human control. The vision of machines replacing humans entirely is both unrealistic and undesirable. Humans bring values, creativity, and judgment that machines cannot replicate. At the same time, resisting AI altogether forfeits opportunities for progress and efficiency. Hybrid intelligence represents the middle path, where technology complements rather than competes. By emphasizing augmentation, collaboration, and accountability, hybrid systems preserve human dignity while harnessing computational power. This vision reframes the narrative. The future is not about machines taking over, but about humans and machines working together as partners. Hybrid intelligence as the default future underscores that the best outcomes emerge not from exclusion or domination, but from cooperation, where human and artificial minds form integrated systems that amplify the strengths of both. Hybrid intelligence redefines the relationship between humans and machines as one of partnership rather than replacement. Across domains such as healthcare, finance, education, and creativity, it demonstrates that the combination of human judgment and machine computation yields outcomes more effective, ethical, and innovative than either could achieve alone. The principles of explainability, oversight, and augmentation ensure that collaboration preserves human agency while leveraging machine power. Challenges remain trust, scaling, and cultural adaptation, but these can be addressed through thoughtful design, training, and governance. Hybrid intelligence points toward a future where collaboration is the norm, where technology extends rather than diminishes human capability. The key lesson is clear. By embracing hybrid intelligence, societies can harness AI's potential responsibly, creating systems that enhance human flourishing while respecting the values and dignity that define us as human beings. Thanks for tuning in to the Bare Metal Cyber Prepcast, your trusted source for cybersecurity news and insights. Remember to subscribe at baremetalcyber.com so you never miss an update. And visit cyberauthor.me for best-selling cybersecurity books that equip you with expert knowledge. Until next time, stay secure and stay vigilant.